Yeah, it looks good enough to me. Not that I can see fuck all at the moment, because, well, I haven't just woken up, but I have only woken up, got the dustbin back near the house so I don't get covered in COVID-infected sputum from all the arseholes gassing on their fucking phones. And sorted out the cat's food for the morning, cleaned out the bowls, etc. And made the coffee and set up the camera. I still can't see. So maybe it's time to play some of those shit games I never played before. That's a bit nicer. Now, it looks very nice out there at the moment. It's like pre-COVID sunshine. Pre-COVID sunny day. There is no more pre-COVID sunny days, mate. Shut up. God. What is the actual news there for? I've been watching the news for the last couple of days. They're doing a piss poor job of, calling out Putin and what the fuck is going on. They've done a piss poor job of explaining why he's attacking Ukraine. They've done a piss poor job of covering the war. It doesn't exactly look like there's a massive Russian war machine going on. It looks like a tiny skirmish by a bunch of rebels on the outskirts of the city. I'm not saying that's what's happening, I'm saying the footage they've shown. And loads of people in the queue, for all I know, it could be people queuing up, pre-COVID stock footage. And I know it's not, but this is psychologically what people see on the news and they stop caring. So probably gonna have to go with the old some sort of budget thing. So we've done all the Zeppelin. There's just not enough anger in the voice of European politicians, probably because they're shit scared that Putin may drop a few nuclear bombs on their arse. Who knows, mate? Oh no, we played all of these. Phileas Fogg's Balloon, but yeah, we've done that. Ninja Commando, Go-Kart, yeah, fucking hell. There must be more Zeppelin games. World Rugby didn't work. Not only do I have to find games that I didn't play, not only do I have to find games that I didn't play that are not shit, I have to find games that also I'm in the mood to play. So I'm not really in the mood to play an arcade adventure as soon as I wake up, obviously. I'm sure I've played most of these. Secret of Candor, I've played that. That's the one that was on that Ocean Imagine documentary. I did look at the later Mastertronic games and they're rubbish. The screenshots put me off straight away. And because Mastertronic had been brought up by fucking Richard, I'm a greedy bucktooth cunt Branson, they didn't really put much effort in it. I mean, if you look at Codemaster's later releases, they are really good. CJ's Elephant Antics is as good as New Zealand Story, and yet it costs like a third of the price. And it's maybe a year later. It's really stupid. Stupid! Now I say stupid like that because someone on Grange Hill used to say it, and when I say Grange Hill, I mean the very early seasons. I think Grange Hill started in '79. I seem to have a distant memory of coming home from school and watching Grange Hill with my sister. No point me asking her, she don't remember shit from back then because she don't really. Yeah. She's older than me, and although she's playing games on her smartphone all the time now, she's never played games back then. So, who did the computer graphics? Who did Rasputin, I believe, and I didn't put it on there because it's shit. I know. Rasputin is Firebird, I think. That's not Heatland, that's Heartland. We tried that. We've tried all of these. Oh, fuck. Well, we ain't tried robbing off the you-know-what. But it's an arcade adventure. I'll put the player's stuff in here. Is that the once a month street cleaning that I'm paying £2 a year for? It is indeed, sir. Oh, and it's got lovely crayon palette of, childish writing on there saying clean machine. Yeah, whatever, mate. Do we play LA Police? Right, we're just going to have to go in blind. Going blind, innit? So I watched the GQ interview on YouTube with Arnold Schwarzenegger, and I don't think he actually mentioned Running Man. If he did, it was very brief. And yeah, he really wanted to do Total Recall. And when Dino De Laurentiis, or Dino De Horrendous, as I like to call them, got into financial trouble, they had to give up the rights that they had for Total Recall. So then Carol Coe got involved, and Mario F. Kassar and Andrew G. Vajna, the Rambo people, they got involved as well, and Arnold Schwarzenegger was really pushing that along because he really, really wanted to do it. Because Dino De Laurentiis wanted to do Total Recall with Jeff Bridges, which would never have worked. Now, Total Recall is a great film, but most of it is set-based. Obviously, due to the way the world has gone since World War II, and we haven't got a colony on Mars. So, no, I don't want high school saver. Let's just try no for everything. Someone likes Jonathan Dunn's instruments. Oh, bloody hell, it's my CRT glasses, you cunt. Wow, it's like Operation Wolf. What's going on? Have I only got one life? You have been fatally wounded. Do you get one life on you? You do. It's going to be one of them days, isn't it? Music is okay, a bit reminiscent of other tunes. Have a sip of coffee, I think. I'm going to need something for this game. try that again. I'm playing it with a quick shot turbo, by the way. It's a very difficult game and you run out of ammo. I think because I shot the granny there. Yeah, you know what, I've fucking played enough of that game to know it's not going to be enjoyable without trainers. My mum said to me, "Dad, you need new trainers." She didn't say it like that, obviously. And I said, well, yes, but seeing as I haven't been to the, you know, the market shopping centre, whatever you want to call that shithole, for like, you know, 2.25 years, I think. What do you expect? How long do you think trainers last, especially when you wear them all the time? A bit of a Seinfeld thing going on there, innit? Maybe, who knows? Let's check out what other shit players shit out. Shit houses. Like the one next door, possibly. So Adamski's doing his guttural morning cleaning session. Licking his fur. I can hear him. I was going to say he's behind the curtains, but he's not. He's actually on the bed. Moving something or other, moving target. No, that sounds like another fucking crosshair piece of shit. Games like that don't work anyway. They're only fun if you have like a light gun. And at the end of the day, even then they're like party games. They're sort of like Wii games. Hawkstorm it is then. Not getting any nice taste from this coffee. So if we, I'm trying to work out how flexible the internet company is, but I don't think you can just ring them up and say, yeah, I don't want internet like from tomorrow. I think you have to give them 1 month's notice. So a bit of a shit. They kind of got you locked in. It's a bit like those, you know, those games library clubs you used to join in the mid-80s, and it'd be like you get all these games for like £1, but then you have to buy one full price game a month, and if you don't pick one they'll send you one and they automatically take the money. And it was like, it's like that with the internet now. Nice music, Mr. X-Ray. Yeah, I got shitloads of Radio 8580, as I called it, uploaded on YouTube. No, I ain't played this. So I think we might have to go the knackered zip stick. I mean, the graphics on this are better than Age of Heroes, which is a full price homebrew release you get now. Cytronic, is it? So, yeah, I don't like the controls, if I'm honest. Ah, come on. Zip stick time. Did actually play Blue Max for a bit with the Quick Shot Turbo. And where's the zipstick? Here is the zipstick, madam. Madam, the zipstick is here. Come and sit on it. Ooh, madam. Yeah, if the cats all go to sleep at the same time, I think we're getting the Atari 800 XL out today. So you can't fire while you're jumping, so I don't like that. I knew there was a reason why I didn't like this. Ah, come on. Fuck off. Jump controls are a bit awkward. Hey! Fucking green flames, what is that? Fucking methane gas bullshit. That looks like a power up there. So what is that there? I can't fucking do anything with that. Another shit game by players next. This is why I got nothing to play, mate. Like I said, I had most of the brilliant games on the C64. There's not many games I didn't have on the C64 that I would sit and play for more than like 2 seconds now. Basically just to check them out and then realise they're shit and move on. Move on! Ah, the pre-COVID sunshine is gone now. He's pre-COVID overcast at the moment, which I do like. I do like a nice overcast day. I think the guy across the street, I think his mum's died actually. It's something, I don't know, I just get that feeling. Now I had this brilliant idea to parody the sketch from the start of Pulp Fiction. Where, you know, he's talking about McDonald's and in, where was it he went? Did he actually go to Amsterdam? Or was it France he was talking about? Because he says they don't call it the quarter pounder with cheese and blah 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 metric system blah 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 Royale with cheese. And I think Samuel L. Jackson says to him, well, what about Burger King? And he goes, I don't eat Burger King or something. You could do something like that with like the Mega Drive Genesis difference in names. And then the other one could say to him like, what's the Super Nintendo called over there? And you could tell him and say, I don't play Nintendo. With a real condescending look on his face. Obviously. Yeah, anyway, but I think that's a long time after my GTA San Andreas movie. I don't think by the time the workshop's done I'll have any working projectors. But anyway, here's hoping, innit? So I didn't really like that coffee. I've eaten all my crusty bread that I made. I don't fancy a sandwich for breakfast. Don't fancy making my gums worth having, you know, toasted boiled egg sandwich. I went to the shops twice in like 2 weeks and they didn't have hot dog buns. So I still haven't tried those Richmond vegan sausages, which everyone seems to say is good. So I think it was LA Police we played. Let's try a bit of Spartacus. Taskforce. Go on then. I mean, playing games like just by the name on the SD to AC directories is worse than how I used to buy games before magazines really had enough space to cover reviews. I think Personal Computer Gamer was multi-format, although it was like games only. Ditto CVG. Even then, it wasn't like a screenshot for every game. That was really where that started. So he'd be in the shops, he'd be reading the blurb on the cassette inlay. There wasn't any screenshots in like early 84, 1983 games. And it's even worse than that, because I don't even know what kind of game it is, really. I press space. I may have pressed space a bit too early. Why is the light on? Just noticed this reflecting in the camera. No. 1989, this one. Great, I need my CRT glasses actually. Yeah, they're not here. Yes, they are. So it's like Airwolf, you've got like some sort of fucking spaceship, flying ship, and you're in a fucking platform game with gravity. And it's already shit. And you can't, I was going to say you can't fly. And there seems to be a huge amount of 4 colours only going on. So if you want to play a game like this, maybe it's okay, but well, they're a bit dumb, they keep crashing into the things. I'd rather play Thrust, but I can't play Thrust. Did you see the problem? Oh, the clean machine is back. Good for you, mate. Let's hope they don't get a copyright infringement notice and cease and desist from Bissell, who make the big green cleaning machine or something. I don't know what it is, mate. I really don't know. Why is the camera moved again? This poltergeist moving the camera, man, so fucking annoying. Oh yeah, and the other thing you've got to account for is there are some games that are just not going to work on the SD to AC. For obvious reasons, that crackers are scum. I'm glad you agree, mate. What did these people... Ah, fucking hell, right. Have I done all the bug bite? Yes. Well, I don't think I've done Diagon, but if it's like Zigzag... No, actually, I think it's like a puzzle game. Voodoo sounds familiar. Have I actually played that? Maybe I haven't done all of these. Is that Alice like the Alice game that I played? I thought that was audiogenic. Guess we're going to find out. 24 minutes into this shit and nothing to play, mate. Now, just for the record, I didn't get upset when Zypho said in his top 10 budget games for the Amstrad CPC that it was voted by, you know, how did he word it? He didn't say fanatics, he didn't say Amstrad fanatics, or something similar, without negative connotations, madam. And obviously I was a big part of that. I was voting on that because there was like voting going on. He had like some things set up and you'd like go to the website and vote and you'd get the results and it tracked your IP so you could only vote once. He does put a lot of effort into his live streams, I have to say. Like I said, I've got nothing against Zypho, it's just if it's not a nice chat experience when you're on a live stream, then it is the same fucking thing. We've done this already. I'm not playing that again. I'm not saying it's shit, but it's certainly not the kind of game I want to try and work out at the moment. Maybe we have to go into the racket directory, although I think I've done all of them too. I've done everything. Stop bugging me. So actually, because I've done everything I can do, I'm not going to do the Growing Pains of Adrian Mole. I might check that out off camera. I don't think, because the battery's not lasting long enough anymore. Used to get an hour and 40 minutes, now you get like an hour and 25 if you're lucky. I'm not really sure what's going on with the camera, so we're trying to find Buck Rogers the other day. I do really prefer the older games anyway, the simpler games if you like. Yeah, this is one of the few nostalgia games that does actually work with the IEC loader routines built into the Commodore kernel. Commodore. And you can do that joke many times, because there are many different Commodore machines with a kernel. The Rasters are not doing the sparkly thing at the moment. Maybe New Faithful is a morning kind of computer. Who knows, mate? Space to go past, you reckon, or you have to watch it? Yeah, Wonder Woman 1984 had Operation Wolf in the arcade, which is 1987, and there were some cars that were definitely not out in 1984 in the streets. I really don't see the point. When you got that much money, actually, I wouldn't piss on Marvel or DC Comics movies because they're all shit. It's a bit like, Windows 3.1 in the 90s compared to superior systems that have, a better GUI. Why aren't my glasses getting clean? One player game, thank you. So I guess this goes in the selfish bucket, because the rest of the games are in the fucking slop out shit bucket. There's no music. I think you can have music on or off somehow. Okay, I don't know how you put the music on, don't you? Just think how nice the graphics could have been if Manfred Trend's quality of coding went into scrolling fucking colour ramp. Let's count the colours. I think there's more than 4 though. I mean, they've done a good job because it's not that bad, but certainly not the best possible conversion, but it's not bad at all actually. I think the graphics on Slap Fight look better, but this is a better game. So. I didn't have this obviously. I think I had Flying Shark, well, played it on either the ST or Amiga, probably the Amiga, and I thought it was shit. But I can't remember about the C64 version. It's quite a difficult arcade game, I'll give it that. I think basically the grey don't really work for me. I think they should have gone with like orange or brown. And then of course this thing would have to be a different colour. How many fucking shots do I have to... Is that pause? It is pause. There you go. I want to see some different graphics, thank you. Turns out Graficos is actually, I believe it's Spanish, for the word graphics. And I thought I made it up. Oh no! Yeah, see, the grey floor doesn't really work. He is a bit nitpicky, but if you've got grey there, you can use any other of the colours from 9 to 16 in this C64 palette. So I've got turquoise for the water when it clearly should be blue. Oh man, I'm starting to realise this is Ikari Warrior C64 kind of cock-up. The colours are so fucking dumb on Ikari Warriors that I'd rather play the Amstrad version. And you get less slowdown in a one-player game. So, works for me. Next. Maybe the graphics improve a lot later, but as a teenager, if the graphics at the start were shit and the game was easy, you know, so you could get to new graphics, then it's a bit crap. So what is this meant to be night time? So we can imagine this is sort of like almost at night, dusk. In dusk we trust, apparently. Yeah, I'm not liking the colours anymore. Someone had a fucking fixation on turquoise and grey sand. Turquoise water and grey sand. Where the fuck did you go on holiday, mate? Fucking Jupiter. You fucking knob. So I don't believe there was any Buck Rogers in the Retrotronic shit. So let's try C64. Oh, we have to do yeah. Right, okay, this is where we were last night. What is Uraka? Yeah, I have played all of these. All of these have been played. Misk could be another directory, yes. So another copy of Batman the movie. What's BBSB? Sounds like a very specialist type of porno category to me. Yeah, Rocket Ranger. I would love to play Rocket Ranger on the C64. I don't think I've ever played it on the C64. And I don't have a copy of that game. I do have one of every Cinemaware game. And almost one of every ST and Amiga release, because I won't really bother with the others. Because this was before SD to IC when I started collecting Cinemaware stuff. But yeah, anyway. Alright, okay, let's do this properly now. B. I need to have a mental note of where Buck Rogers is, even though I'm not going to play it at the moment. That's neither here nor there. And it's not in there, okay. We did try playing Bobo, it was very awkward to play. Right, so it's not going to be in compilation, because I don't remember it being on any compilation. Could be in here, but it isn't. It's not in there. Not in there. It's going to be in one of the early directories I made. It could actually possibly only be on the 2GB SD card. Is that basics? Yes. So I've got basic lightning, laser basic compiler. Seem to have different versions of that. Laser Genius, which is assembler. Machine Lightning, which is also assembler, and White Lightning, which Ocean never did their version of. Well, welcome to live directory surfing with Mad Commodore. I'm sure we've done this thing, so but did I check this bit? No, it's not in there. Oh, but the R-Type preview's in there. Oh look, see, I've got directories. I really need to pull out all the directories in the subdirectories and put them as like one level of directories. Yeah, so if I played Storm Chase. Don't really want to put the projector on just for that shit, so yeah. That's not what I wanted. Yeah, Bad Dudes doesn't work properly. I have seen Buck Rogers, I just can't remember where. It's definitely not in here. We've done that already. Well, I had the mild shits yesterday. So everything's there except fucking Buck Rogers, is it? Yeah. Can't play Cauldron 1. Wouldn't want to play Cauldron 2 anymore. I had to play that with a fucking knackered quick shot turbo. Yeah, I'm going to turn the camera off now. I'll turn it on if I find the fucker.